How do I let go of the baggage of having my first time with a prostitute? Can I just not count it? Don't shame yourself. You didn't throw anything away. Try to think of it as your first and only time with that woman. Every person is a new first. This doesn't have to matter if you allow yourself to let it go. Your first time doesn't really mean anything. To be honest, most people's first time, being with someone they love or not, are bad. Think about it as a weight off your shoulders. Now you have experience and can use it to improve. It's only uphill from here, so just go for it. My husband lost his virginity at 16 to a female friend at a party. She called him over to go upstairs and bang, and he accepted the invitation. Like 99 of dudes, he busted within moments of making skin-to-skin contact for the first time. She proceeded to go downstairs and semi-talk trash about the Minuteman performance. Even losing it to someone you know can kinda suck. You didn't throw anything away. It's not some precious family heirloom you threw in the dumpster behind a Waffle House. You put way too much emphasis on this. Your first time is such an insignificant footnote in your overall life. To intentionally jeopardize your future over it is crazy. You want to know what I would think if my best friend told me his first time was with a sex worker. The same thing I would think if he told me his first time was with a girl he met on Tinder. I couldn't care less. You're applying more significance to this than you need to. Yes, you can pretend like it didn't count. There is no arbiter or judge to say otherwise. We suffer more in our minds than in reality. Seneca, honestly, you're putting all this pressure on yourself. I used to be an Roman Forherian addict. I did so much I used to care about, and the longer I became sober, the more I just cared about having a good life. Worry about having a good life, and you'll stop caring about one shitty night in the past. Don't put yourself through something over literally one night. Sorry it played out that way, but you're fine, homie. You didn't throw anything away. Virginity, neither male nor female, has no value. Set yourself free. The only way forward seems to be forgiving yourself. I don't think you did anything wrong, and the whole idea of your first time is irrelevant. If you really feel extraordinarily horrible about it, vow to avoid it in future and view it as a valuable lesson. Either way, letting it go comes from within. Put it behind you. Everyone has had a bad sexual experience once in their life. Just don't tell too many people. Keep it to yourself. You didn't throw anything away. It's not a big deal at all. Don't worry about it. What is there to be ashamed of? Virginity isn't some magical status. Everyone has it till they don't. Sex is sex. Plenty of people probably had their first times with random strangers from a party. As a one-night stand, your first sex is likely to always to be your worst. So don't sweat it, and just look forward to the next time. The only pathetic things about this is assigning value to virginity in the first place. It's only meaningful if you're saving yourself for someone special. And even then, that's a cultural thing. You banged the stripper, fine. Just hook up with more than just that one person and get a taste of life's variety, and stop dwelling on what can't be changed. If you can't move on from the past, you'll have a hard time with adulthood. It's paramount to your mental health that you look forward. This is my advice for if she actually consented to this, and she wanted to have sex with you for money. If you're not sure about her true consent to the matter, you can ruminate in it forever. As far as I'm concerned, it should definitely keep you up at night. Who cares? I mean that in the sense that nobody's going to beat you up about it except yourself. When you're out of college, nobody cares about your sex life. They've got bigger problems. Don't let it get to you. You are your own worst enemy. It's not something that bad. The whole thing of a special first time is a bit too romanticized. I'm not sure most people could say their first time was magical. With time it'll fade, and you'll count the really good ones. From experience, sex workers are supposed to be pros at that. You could also consider it as having your first fine dining experience at a Michelin star restaurant. Lol. Accept it and quit beating yourself up over it. No one died here. Perhaps the only way to get over someone is under another. Go second time. Have you had sex since then with anyone else? It sounds like it's really affecting you because it was a bad experience. If you have other experiences that are better, it might help you move on and stop dwelling on it. Also, it would probably help if you stop comparing yourself to everyone around you. It's just going to make you feel worse about it. And I can guarantee you, you're not the only person who has lost it to a sex worker or who had a bad first experience. Arnold had a good thing to say about reflecting on his past. Something along the lines of, "There's really not a lot in it for me to think about the past. I'm more interested in the future and what I'm going to do." It's good advice. We can't change the past, we can only create a better future for ourselves. Forget about it and go find a girl you care about to have great sex with.